Most people believe that if something feels right, it must be the right path. But here's the uncomfortable truth many discover too late. Some of the most convincing paths in life lead straight to regret. That's exactly why so many people today feel lost, frustrated, or stuck repeating the same mistakes. The fascinating thing is that long before modern self-help books existed, the Bible already addressed this struggle in powerful chapters, like Proverbs 14. When someone takes a moment to read and truly understand Proverbs 14, they begin to see a striking contrast between two ways of living. One that quietly builds a strong, meaningful life, and another that slowly tears everything apart. And the surprising part? The difference between those two paths often comes down to wisdom that most people overlook. Then, let's read the chapter together. The wise woman builds her house, but with her own hands the foolish one tears hers down. Whoever fears the Lord walks uprightly, but those who despise him are devious in their ways. A fool's mouth lashes out with pride, but the lips of the wise protect them. Where there are no oxen, the manger is empty, but from the strength of an ox come abundant harvests. An honest witness does not deceive, but a false witness pours out lies. The mocker seeks wisdom and finds none, but knowledge comes easily to the discerning. Stay away from a fool, for you will not find knowledge on their lips. The wisdom of the prudent is to give thought to their ways, but the folly of fools is deception. Fools mock at making amends for sin, but goodwill is found among the upright. Each heart knows its own bitterness, and no one else can share its joy. The house of the wicked will be destroyed, but the tent of the upright will flourish. There's a way that appears to be right, but in the end it leads to death. Even in laughter the heart may ache, and rejoicing may end in grief. The faithless will be fully repaid for their ways, and the good rewarded for theirs. The simple believe anything, but the prudent give thought to their steps. The wise fear the Lord and shun evil, but a fool is hot-headed and yet feels secure. A quick-tempered person does foolish things, and the one who devises evil schemes is hated. The simple inherit folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. Evildoers will bow down in the presence of the good, and the wicked at the gates of the righteous. The poor are shunned even by their neighbors, but the rich have many friends. It is a sin to despise one's neighbor, but blessed is the one who is kind to the needy. Do not those who plot evil go astray, but those who plan what is good find love and faithfulness. All hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. The wealth of the wise is their crown, but the folly of fools yields folly. A truthful witness saves lives, but a false witness is deceitful. Whoever fears the Lord has a secure fortress, and for their children it will be a refuge. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, turning a person from the snares of death. A large population is a king's glory, but without subjects a prince is ruined. Whoever is patient has great understanding, but one who is quick-tempered displays folly. A heart at peace gives life to the body, but envy rots the bones. Whoever oppresses the poor shows contempt for their maker, but whoever is kind to the needy honors God. When calamity comes, the wicked are brought down, but even in death the righteous seek refuge in God. Wisdom reposes in the heart of the discerning, and even among fools she lets herself be known. Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin condemns any people. A king delights in a wise servant, but a shameful servant arouses his fury. Let's say a quick prayer to thank the Lord for his mercy. Father, thank you for this moment and for the wisdom we were able to read and understand in the Bible, especially through the lessons in Proverbs 14. Thank you for the light that your word brings, showing us the difference between the path of wisdom and the path that only seems right. Sometimes we get distracted, we rush decisions, and we trust too much in our own understanding, but your word gently calls us back to the right way. Thank you for speaking to our hearts through these chapters, and for the clarity that comes when we take time to read and reflect on the Bible. Lord, help us not to leave this knowledge here as just something we heard or studied. Help us live it. When pride tries to guide our choices, remind us of the wisdom we saw in Proverbs 14. When we face decisions, big or small, teach us to pause, seek you, and walk in the path that leads to life. Give us humble hearts, patient words, and wise actions so that our lives build up rather than tear down. And Father, as we continue to read the Bible and learn from its chapters, keep shaping our hearts day by day. Let your wisdom protect us, guide our steps, and bring peace into our homes, our work, and our relationships. Thank you for walking with us and for never leaving us without direction. We trust you, and we want to follow your path of life. Amen. Now take a moment and think about what you've just seen as we began to read and explain the Bible, especially the powerful lessons found in the chapters of Proverbs 14. Wisdom isn't just an idea, it's a path. Every conversation, every decision, every reaction either builds something meaningful or slowly tears something down. The question is simple but powerful. Which direction are your daily choices pointing you toward? When someone chooses to regularly read the Bible and reflect on chapters like Proverbs 14, they begin noticing patterns in their life. Better decisions, calmer reactions, and a clearer sense of purpose. That's the quiet power of wisdom working behind the scenes. But here's the real challenge. What if the path you've been walking felt right? Yet Proverbs 14 explains it might not be leading where you think. Have you ever made a decision that seemed perfect at the time, only to realize later it created more problems than peace? That's exactly why these Bible chapters, like Proverbs 14, exist. To help us pause, reflect, and realign before small mistakes turn into major regrets. So here's something practical you can try starting today. Take a few minutes each day to read one chapter of Proverbs. Write down one lesson that stands out, and ask yourself, how can I apply this wisdom today? You might be surprised how quickly those small steps begin to reshape your direction. Now I'd love to hear from you. When you read Proverbs 14, which lesson speaks the loudest to your life right now? Is there a decision you're facing where you need God's wisdom instead of relying only on your own understanding? Share your thoughts in the comments. I always enjoy seeing how these Bible chapters impact different people in different ways. And if you want to keep discovering more wisdom hidden throughout the Bible, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, every time we open and read another chapter together, you'll be right here continuing this journey of understanding, growth, and the true path of life. And as always, don't forget to check the last video and learn more about the scriptures.